Yeah, but he is not available. I don't know why.
Easy, easy, Rajiv. Get down. Get down. Back. Yeah. Get down. Get down. Check the back.
Who's playing for ST Strikers anyway? I didn't see Yuvraj playing. No? Shield, these
Good
guys
bowling,
playing?
Raj. Good bowling, Raj.
Shield is playing.
Anything is okay, bro.
Ram, warm up.
Good bowling, Raj.
Balls, 29 runs. 32 balls, 29.
Tarun, అక్కడ వాటర్ బాటిల్ కనబడుతుందా ఇందాక ఒక తీసుకురాను
ఇక్కడైతే ఏం లేదు.
It's over there.
లెమనేడ్ కావాలా? లెమనేడ్.
ఈ బాల్ దానికి
Well left, Ram.
Good on, Rajiv.
They're playing with only 10.
I think one guy. Second division have a game this week?
Saturday.
Where?
Roslot. You wanna come?
Saturday, I think our game is at Rossler too. Might be. No, actually. I don't know. King City.
How's the elite going? How is the elite going?
One elite is unbeaten. The one Shiva captains.
Okay.
The other one with Sid captains. That one we are struggling with.
So there is 2 elite teams?
We had an S9, we sold it, and then we got an elite.
Alright.
4 years I was captaining the team that Shiva is captaining now. 4 years I captained. But like last year it was too much for me to handle. I told no captaincy in any team. They said at least captain 100 ball. 100 ball in indoor I can like do it, like it's like not much commitment, right? Like 50 hours is a lot of commitment,
Yeah.
Yourself.
This guy was a leg spinner. Sai.
Now he's medium pace.
He used to be very heavy back in the days, but he lost a lot of weight.
Catch it.
But a good batsman.
Nice. more.
Oh, where is Ram? He's
రైన్ వస్తే ఎప్పుడుంది ఏసీఎల్లో?
huh?
ఏసీఎల్లో రైన్ వస్తే ఎప్పుడుంది?
లాస్ట్లో అనుకుంటానండి.
వెళ్తా ఇంకా అంబాసిడర్స్ తోటి?
లేదు, మొన్న మ్యాక్రోడ్ స్పోర్ట్స్ ఏదో అయింది. T20
షాట్ 4-4.
ఐదు రాజీవ్ నాడని బాగుంది.
ఆల్రెడీ 40 balls.
మేము 76 for 6 ఉన్నాం. 150 చేజ్ చేస్తా.
76 for 6 నుంచి
150 చేజ్ చేస్తున్నాము. చేజ్ చేసాం, విష్ణు కొట్టాడు.
ఓకే. ఏమి ఎంత ట్రిక్ అయింది ఏంటి చేసి?
కొంచెం ట్రిక్ అయింది, వికెట్లు పోయినాయి బాగా. కానీ కొన్ని అంపైరింగ్ కూడా అసలు సరిగ్గా చేయలేదు వాళ్ళు. గడ్డవాడు చౌకత్ తెలుసు. Just Shaukat, 10 years I'm telling him I'm not like Gujarati, he still speaks to me in Gujarati. Come on, Ampi! అరే మాటి మాడే చేంజ్ ద అంపైర్.
Bowling down. You see the score as well?
41 balls 39. I think
టెన్నిస్ బాల్ ఎలా నడుస్తుంది, ఆడుతున్నారా?
T20 మొదలైంది, మరి మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా పెట్టండి వీలున్న.
మాకు ప్రతి గేమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, అది ప్రాబ్లం.
అదేలేండి, good one Dijal. Back it up, back it up.
ఓ డిజిల్ కేరళ ఆడా? డిజిల్
Bowling down.
చార్ ఎడుతు పోటు బంద కూడా సున్నా కేలే ఎక్కువ.
శివాన్ అతను వచ్చాడా? యాడ్ చేసాం మరి టీంలో, పంపించాలి లింక్ అయితే. ఇంకా చూసుకోవాలి.
ఇవాళ వస్తాడు, మాట్లాడతాను.
బౌలింగ్ డా.
Batsman arguing for wide. Let me pump him up more. Ampi, that was wide.
Good one Raj, good one Raj. Oh.
You guys are struggling against outswing.
In swing they are able to score.
కానీ వాడే మాకు బెస్ట్ తెలుసా? ఓపెనింగ్ బ్యాట్స్మెన్ ఈజ్ అవర్, హీ ఈస్ ప్లేయింగ్ ఫర్ అస్.
స్ట్రగుల్ అవుతున్నారు కంప్లీట్.
లేదు, మీరు ఇందాక చూడాలి, ఇందాక దగ్గర అదే స్వింగ్, ఇందాక ఆడిన స్వింగ్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక 20 స్వింగ్స్ చేసి ఉంటాడు.
యాక్చువల్లీ ఆయనకి కట్ ఫీల్డర్ రామ్ తీసేసి వేరే వాళ్ళని పెట్టాలి, ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళు అట్టే కొడుతున్నాడు.
గుడ్ బౌలింగ్ డా. Finish it good.
Last over, there was an overthrow. I was surprised no yelling came from her and looked at it, Ram was the one who threw it.
Catch it.
Where's the ball? 6-6. Yeah.
Stretch your arms, Ampi.
ఇక్కడ అందిస్తారండి పేరుకి
90.
TSCL మార్కంలోనూ ఉందా? ఇక్కడ ఉంది.
T25 ఉందా? Sleeper. Do you have the ball by any chance? Yeah, I can get it. I forgot it actually. I can directly from restaurant. So. Okay.
50.
50 balls done. 50 balls done.
Piyush!
50 balls. 50. 5-0.
3. 53.
53.
453. Right? Bowling side.
Sound by Jackson. Isn't Maulik?
Front foot is no.
Henel and Aish.
Ram, good morning.
He needs to wear shades.
Huh?
He needs to wear shades. He's saying that he's not able to see. Shot.
In the slot.
Two more games. After this, it's all tough games. Ahmadiyya, Marche.
ఇక్కడ నెమ్మదిగా వేసుకోసారి మధ్యలో
Who else?
రెడీగా
Who's
ఉంటే
the other
Two times you're playing match.
అందరం
And with
Ahmadiyya will be Glow Cricket.
ఒక స్టాండ్స్ చూసుకుని
No, Glow Cricket they're supposed to reschedule the game, remember? Because of ground availability, they cancelled one game. They're supposed to reschedule
No,
that.
that was CDR games.
Huh?
That was
That was
CDR.
Harika. Okay, okay.
That's a game, the first game.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, Glow Cricket was rain out.
Rain out.
That's another 3 points. Ahmadiyya, Markshire, 2, and then Whitby. Last time Whitby took us 2 lightly. Madhur is a good batsman, but his fielding like
Horrible.
very horrible. Simple lollipops.
చెక్ యువర్ ఫీల్డ్ చెక్ యువర్ ఫీల్డ్
Ajit bowler.
కాదండి వాడు టీషర్ట్ వాడు షర్ట్ ఇది పాత జెర్సీ
Surya.
ఆ డిజిల్ గడికి ఉన్నాడు చాలా మంచి బౌలర్ కదా. డిజిల్ గడి చాలా మంచి బౌలర్.
స్లింగి యాక్షన్
స్వింగ్ చాలా టఫ్ అని కొట్టడం.
అవును మనం తీసాడు మొన్న మ్యాచ్ ఆడాడు ఎవరితో తమిళోడికి డిటిసిసిలో వాడి వల్ల విన్ అయింది 3 వికెట్లు అన్న తీసాడు.
మన మంచి బ్యాట్స్మెన్ కూడా వచ్చి కొడతాడు.
అవును టెన్నిస్ బాల్ తెలుసు కొడతాడా
బాగా కొడతాడు.
Who's gonna catch?
ఎవరిది టెన్నిస్లో చూశాను బౌలింగ్ తెలుసు స్వింగి బ్యాటింగ్ దాంట్లో విష్ణు తెలుసా
విష్ణు తెలుసు కాదు ఇతను కూడా మీరు మంచి మిడిల్ ఆర్డర్ లోవర్ మిడిల్ ఆర్డర్ పంపించండి.
ఓకే
గాలి ఇటు ఉంది యాక్చువల్లీ స్ట్రైట్ ఉంది వాళ్ళ గాలి. ఏజాక్స్ లీగ్లో ఇంకోటి ఏమవుతుందో తెలుసా, ఫస్ట్ గేమ్ డీలే చేసి మాకు పెనాల్టీలు వేస్తున్నారు.
సూర్య గుట్రా సూర్య
How many runs did they take? 4?
4. Three runs for the lead. They took 2 first or 1?
First one. They were looking at the catch, so they didn't run.
Now run rate has climbed up.
Good ball. ACL ఆడుకుంటే T25 బెస్ట్ అండి. T20 మీరు అన్నట్టు వరకు అయితే మాకు జరగలేదులే కటింగ్ అని సేమ్ ఇదే ప్రాబ్లం. సూర్య నో డిజల్ బ్యాక్ ఇట్ అప్
Catch.
ప్రజాని సూర్య అంటున్నారు ఎవరు? సో మారుతీనే కదా, మారుతి కదా.
మారుతి హే కానీ మారుతి పక్కన తెలుసు అది ఇట్లా వచ్చింది కదా, మనోడు రెడీగా ఉంటాడని మనోడు గ్లాసెస్ పెట్టుకోవాలి.
అదే కొంచెం రికమెండ్ చేయండి డిజిల్ని, అది బాగా వేస్తాడు. మనోరా no wicket, right?
1 wicket. How was the first wicket? Catch. Yeah.
Catch at the back.
I took the catch.
Shot.
Call.
3 catches for this guy. Today he is very much capable of. Today he should score the 50.
Lately we are getting worried about the 100 ball I don't bat much. Oh, the thing is 100 ball I open the bowling. If I open bowling and batting they'll take a captaincy quota. So. Even for CSI I opened because I had to go to health inspection and I scored against this guy.
That was the one game he won.
2.
After that
With
we
No, but since then I got like consistent 40s. I'm not scoring like this year I have 9 40s, no 50. Even last week, 41.
I think once when you score 40 better, you stay. You rotate.
No. See, against Whitby, I was batting so good. You know how I got out? The ball stuck here. Like in the armpit. The guy like did this and then he caught it like. Seriously. So this guy bowls, left arm bowler is bowling. He bowls like way out. I slashed it. That he just stuck it. He caught it like this and then he took it out.
Okay.
That's why I got out.
Okay.
Raj.
Yes.
So
Next match, no.
next
Oh,
match. Next
okay.
match. Even against
Against whom?
SD Strikers. Even against Ahmadiyya. The
Bowling
ball
ball.
bowled
That's
very
it,
good.
that's it.
In swinger, right? I still went. Just like tried to cut it. Hit the legs and gone to the sun.
That's it, that's
That
the
game
same
also
ball,
was on
same
like
ball,
30
boy.
something,
Keep it on offside.
Piyush, fast!
ಯಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಯಾರು ಕೂಡ
These seconds.
Last year finalists.
Oh.
Repeat of finals last year.
So this is the first game you are playing together.
Yeah, this year.
Single, boys.
வெயில் தணிஞ்சிச்சுடா.
You're also sick?
Bowling boy, keep it on offside, that's it.
COVID vaccine, everybody is like falling so close to it.
Did you get COVID?
Not now.
I got twice.
But at least during the COVID season, I did not fall sick. At least, so it may have come.
No, I was okay, but like see the thing is suddenly like I
Hey!
well left Ram, India gate.
ಲೆಜೆಂಡ್ ಈ ಟೂಡ್ ಅವರ ಟೀಮ್ ಅಸ್ ಲೆಜೆಂಡ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ
Well left Ram.
Shiva,
Ram is bowling. Digital. So during COVID, when I got sick, it was so I was all good. I was looking for a restaurant spot, everything. I came home. I was just sitting and eating. Suddenly chills, right? My like my best like the main floor and the top floor, right?
Yeah.
It's 15 steps. You wouldn't even believe it took me half an hour to get down to it. And we were walking, so I couldn't even walk. My legs were shivering like in a napkin. I went in the blanket. 3 days on the break. Like it was like tough. I couldn't even get up like.
Can only imagine because I forgot that COVID, or at least I don't.
Second time it was mild. I was still like the first day was like I couldn't get up, but the second day I got back normal. Bola name. Piyush, walk in. The funny thing is Ramesh always takes out his hat. One thinking. He's not even in the boundary watch. Ram, warm up, bowling.
You wouldn't have expected you coming. Short on that ball. Nobody bowls like this in TSCL.
One game, first game. Would be game, right? Me and Madhu was batting. Second over we scored 28 runs.
Just a second.
First over, like you know, we scored. I just hit a 4 first over. Next over, 28 runs of that over, right? Selection.
Score 99 for 75
Next game,
balls.
bro, next game.
75 balls.
So this guy balls me like 4 balls here. Like how this guy just bowls. 4 balls over here, or 4 I pull for 4. Right? The bowler comes to me, he's like, oh, you can only play one shot. I'm like, bro, you're only bowling one shot. I'll play one shot. I'm getting result. What else do you want me to do? When he came to bat, I was like, okay, let me see your shot. Right? First ball, Srinath bowled this guy bowled.
Srinath got wicket.
Yeah, no, Srinath bowled very well that game. He's a good bowler if he controls wides.
He's putting too much into pace.
Yeah, pace, that's the only problem.
All our guys are. Oh, did the batsman change?
Change, yeah.
Ram 4. Oh.
I'm pretty sure that was 4. How is indoor looking? Start looking for teams for now. Look at
Yeah,
like
we are posting it.
Marmit is like bugging me all like for like the start. I like Marmit deal with Kumar. I'm not like moving with you. No, the thing is if you look for my right, even I'll look at a couple of teams. For us,
We're gonna start this weekend.
for us 2 teams confirmed.
Two
One
teams are playing?
Sunrisers in tennis ball. So I'm pretty sure like CDS will be back. This guy Madhur said is going to be back this year. Indian native. Bro, you shouldn't never like that. I don't even know who invented this discount term. See, the thing I don't understand is like, even for me, my restaurant, people come and like, oh, we made $100, will give us discount. I was like, bro, why should I give you discount? It's a menu price, it's a fixed price. Like, if these guys go to, like, say, St. Louis and everything, you think they'll ask them discount? Like, everybody lives like.
Today, Toronto Rebels have a chance.
To win their first game. Who's in batting for Marti, Rajiv. MAILAM is 50-50. Marti and Sai at 3 and Raj. Who's the keeper? Marti. He's a good batsman. Ah.
That's a 6. And also,
Why is he bowling in the slot?
why do you not showing his arm out?
Umpire 6! Umpire is not signaling, suspend him. Watchmen hits a six, we encourage. That is like, you guys are encouraging on a six, but the Watchmen, you guys are going to get fucked. In the semi-final to this guy was talking, the final he was talking too much, but we didn't give him a chance. Final was one-sided, honestly. You know the best thing we did in the semi-final for reality? You know Ronald? We didn't get him out. You know Munda, you saw the something? He's like, he wanted leave, we planned it out. We're like, we're not getting Ronald out.
From Vidki, right?
Yeah, because that guy killed the boat.
One more thing. Catch.
And then they even posted a video of the like bowler getting frustrated. Obviously, I'll get frustrated because Amish Raval's wicket is important. He's the one who scored, right?
But that time, yeah, that season he was playing there.
Amish Raval plays everywhere.
Next year, I have to arrange something for the first division to plan something out. At least to reschedule. I don't know. We are available next season.
Yeah, obviously. No, TNT T20 for life, I'm with you.
Okay.
Don't worry, like, you know.
Next time maybe we can plan ahead of
Yeah.
time to have. See, the only thing is that I think what the fuck man. See, Bala, Arun, Divakar, Muthu, I forgot like I can see these four guys. Who else is there?
Actually, see, the thing is, there are some guys who, if you tune well, Harikesan is there, but he needs to like sometimes stop talking. You know, like I'll be honest. No, talking in the sense, like, see, the thing is, I suggest Bala, but I go and tell him. I don't take the charge myself. I tell Bala like, it's up to him if he decides. Like, I'll just give my suggestion. But Harikesan keeps changing the field every time. Like, I like some slips. I don't like that. You know, the captain has to be the one changing the field. Bala has to like take note of all these guys. Like, you know,
He's not. He's not saying anything.
but Harikesan is a good, and then actually, like, see, some players like Srinath and these guys, if you tune them, they'll be very good. You just have to guide them.
commentary करो Tarun, get the mic man, let's go.
Alright guys, welcome back to the second innings between Toronto Rebels and MAILAM Cricket Club. MAILAM Cricket Club chasing 140 plus after some poor performance in the fielding. The target is 150. As usual, the commentary is sponsored by Indraprastha Downtown, and here in the commentary we have myself, Tarun Potugunta, and Sahil Patel. Welcome Sahil to the commentary.
Thank you Tarun.
What do you think about the 150 target set by Rebels?
I think they have to field well to defend this. As you were mentioning while we were walking, that the other team, batting team, have dropped so many catches. So if they want to defend this, they surely have to bowl well and field well to defend the target.
Yes, so if they defend this target, this will be the first win of Toronto Rebels this season. Sai is the batsman with Rajiv on the non-striker, and it's Sean bowling the first over. That's a good shot by Sai, and it has gone all the way for 6. That's been a good over so far, except the last ball where it's been hit for 6. The score is now 7 after the first 5 balls. Ritwik is the new bowler, and Rajiv is on strike.
I have played with Rebels team previously against them, and I feel like they have a decent bowling lineup to defend this target. I know Saurin and Hemang, and Saurin is a left-arm bowler, and I think Hemang is off spinner. And I think there's one more guy called Udit. I don't know if he's playing or not today, but he's a medium pacer. So they have got a decent attack to defend this target.
Well, Rebels always have some decent team, but it's just that they haven't got across the line a single time this season. And this is the first game of the day between Toronto Rebels and MAILAM Cricket Club. And the second game will be between Victoria Park Cricket Club and SD Strikers, and it will be a repeat of last year finals.
Yeah, I hope that too, because we beat them, I guess, 3 in a row last whole year probably. That's what I know about the stat, that SD Strikers lost 2 games against VP last year, and one was the finals.
No, actually, it's 2-2 last season, where VP had 2 teams, where VP Red has beaten them in the in the league stage, and VP Yellow lost to them in the league stage. But however, in the playoffs, they beat VP Red in the semi-finals, and the finals they got defeated by VP Yellow.
That was full wide delivery, and I think a batsman completely missed on that one. That was kind of freebie over the covers.
The batsman was also looking at the umpire for wide, but Matthew was not interested in that. Actually, this ground conditions could favor the batting team, where the breeze is actually flowing towards the boundary, like the straight boundary. So anything in the slot could be dispatched with the help of the wind. So that's where the bowler should be smart and not let the batsmen stretch their arms to the front. Philip continuing. That's a good shot by Rajiv over the covers, and it's a boundary. That's a very good looking shot. And this is where we were mentioning the length has to be on out in conditions like this.
I think previous over last ball was the same ball, but this time another batsman, and he connected it pretty good. Sean to the batsman, onto the pads, and oh, that was quite aggressive and unnecessary throw from the bowler. I think he wanted to compensate for the previous ball, but keeper completely missed it, and I think they got 2 byes or leg byes.
That was definitely not needed, but if you look at the batsman, I think he just got crammed up for space where he couldn't connect the ball and where he didn't know where the ball was. That's again a good shot by Rajiv. No single taken, but it's been a decent start to the power play by MAILAM Cricket Club. They are 16 for 0 in 13 balls. But I think where they're actually struggling is, like they've struggled in the past, is the strike rotation.
Captain and bowlers not being on the same page, because I see they are putting up the decent scores, but I think they are not just able to defend them. What's your say on that, Tarun?
It's definitely like Rebels is definitely like a good team, but it's surprising to see them not like winning many games this year. It's just that like they need to work on their strategy, and that's a wide given by Matthew. The score is now 21 after 15 balls. And Rebels have also had like some very good bowlers in terms of Sean, Saureen, and now the Ritwik left arm spinner, left arm pacer. He's bowled a decent first over.
I was just about to
okay.
say that it was. I was guessing that the wicket was around the corner, and the very next ball, you see the batsman getting out.
Sai is the batsman to be dismissed, who's a very important batsman for Rebels, and that's actually very good bowling from Ritwik, who's bowled a good first over, and as well like he's playing with the angles of the batsman, where he's not giving any room and he's bowling great lengths to restrict the batsman.
I think with the left arm angle, it's always tough when the ball keeps tailing in, right? It keeps tailing into the right-handers.
And the new batsman is Rajendra.
So the score as of now is 21 for 1. The first ball, and the batsman swings towards deep square leg boundary, and he'll get couple of runs.
Actually, this batsman is another key batsman for MAILAM Cricket Club. He has been aggressive over the years, and he's the one who can change the game in a jiffy. But again, like a wicket here of him could put MAILAM in trouble. But again, like if he gets going, then it could be an interesting chase for them.
I think that's how the game has evolved, Tarun, right? Like on the T20 side, or like even the shorter formats, it's just a matter of batsmen setting up their tempo and taking the games away. That's what we see in the shorter formats nowadays.
That's true. Like lately, we've seen teams like Victoria Park Cricket Club, who have been defensive in the T20 approach, have been scoring some big runs lately. Where they have always defended like 120, 130. Now they're putting up targets of like 180, 190. And
It's good to see old teams evolving with the game, right?
definitely. Oh, bats. That's a slower one, wide off off stump, and batsman is not happy with the decision of the umpire. The umpires for today are Matthew standing at the striker's end and Piyush Patel at the square leg. It's a good contrast, like we have a experienced umpire like Matthew and
Fairly new.
umpire like Piyush. It's very interesting to see Piyush as an umpire because he's the one who argues most with the umpires when batting.
I couldn't agree more on that with Tarun.
Shorin is the new bowler, and this again, he's the key bowler for Rebels. He's been like awesome for them, like over the years, taking a lot of wickets, controlling runs, and he's definitely like his 20 balls would make huge difference for Rebels to defend this game. That's overpaged and hit it towards long on for just a single by Rajiv.
I am sensing there is one more wicket coming in this over. You'll just have to wait and watch. And that's a clean shot over the covers for 4. Much room unoffered, and batsman is thanking Saurin for that room. Scores moves on to 20. It's 30 for 1. 22 balls. That's a slog, and I think toward the cow corner, and the batsman is hustling for 2, and they get it easily. I think, Tarun, as you mentioned, the 20 balls would be important, but only when Saurin decides to pitch it on the right length. Right now, I think he's bowling too full. And I see there was a wicket coming. And there is a wicket. I was proven right twice.
Definitely, that's a good judgment. That's very unfortunate for the batsman where he was caught just before the boundary. But nonetheless, that's a big wicket. Raj, who was looking aggressive, has been dismissed. And the new batsman is Digil Davis. Digil is a new batsman who's also a student of Jobish, who captains Durham Maple Leafs. That's a surprising thing. Sahil, Jobish being a bowler, he's coaching Digil in batting, but Digil has evolved as a good batsman over the years. What do you think about that?
I think sometimes that saying goes along that not a good cricketer cannot be a good coach, right? That's a wrong saying. It can be either way, right? A good cricketer can be a good coach, and not so good cricketer can also be a good coach.
Okay, that's first ball wicket
I think
for
Tarun-
Digil, gone for a golden duck.
I think Tarun jinxed it, saying his batting has improved under Jobish. Jobish would not like this one.
Well, it's just one off game for Digil, who has scored some brilliant runs lately. But again, that's another wicket for Shorin, who's on a hat-trick right now. As mentioned, Sahil is wrong. Like, he expected only 1 wicket, but there's 2 wickets in the over. And MAILAM cricket team is collapsing, and I think it's the captain, Mr. Ram, who's walking in. Oh, it's actually not Ram, it's Maruti, another decent batsman.
Saurin Patel, 5 balls bowled, 7 runs given, and 2 wickets. See, this is what me and Tarun were speaking just before the start of this over, that he needs to rectify his lengths if he wants to bowl decent and take the wickets and win the games for Rebels. And I think in last 3 balls, he has done that for his team. He has got 2 wickets in last 2 balls.
And he's continuing on a hat trick. And oh, that's almost another one. Saurin has been bowling some good lengths for the last 3-4 balls. The first 2 balls, I think he just it was his first 2 balls. He just pitched it up to see how the ball is doing. But looking at the next 3 balls, I think he got back his line and length. He's more confident now. Oh, that's a good straight shot towards a commentary. And it's 4. The ball has come to the commentary box. The captain is not happy with Saurin's lengths. MAILAM Cricket Club continues scoring, picking up these odd boundaries here and there to keep the runs flowing, and that's an appeal not given by Matthew.
I think the power play is done and field is spread now. So they have covers, long on, long off and deep mid as of now.
No, I think. Okay, I think it's 25 balls power play, but 3 fielders are out. Umpires are not looking at that. Should be a no ball.
You're playing.
No, it's 27.
Sorry, my bad. That's 27 balls. The score is not loading. Yeah. That's an uphill turn by Piyush. Piyush has worked hard on his umpiring. He's been doing a lot of umpiring on online games such as EA Sports, Stick Cricket. And he's been trying to umpire a lot there. That's why he looks very confident. Abdeen is the new bowler. Another left arm spinner, if I'm not wrong.
I think he's a right arm bowler, but the way he bowls, it's almost a left arm angle, pitching and keeping it away from the batsman. It doesn't turn. So, but I think the batsman, if they try to slog him or hit him, that's when they have to be watchful because he bowls really slow in the air. That's what I know, and I have faced him couple of times. See, I told you that he bowls and drifts the ball away, and he's slow in the air. So if you want to hit him, you have to be watchful and time it properly. If not, Fairtree ground has a decent size of boundary, and you can get caught.
I think couple of points that the batsmen are missing is the straight field is shorter in a way, and the breeze is coming straight, but the batsmen are trying to go cross a lot, where they're probably getting like 1 or 2 runs, where the straight boundaries are actually carrying, and it could possibly be a boundary. Well played. It's hard to differentiate between the batsmen because both of them are wearing yellow pads. That's good running between the batsmen. The score is now 42. Actually 44 in 33 balls.
I think both the batsmen are aiming towards the square leg boundary, but I think they should keep aiming towards the straight boundaries as he's bowling slow and the pitch has nothing to offer for the spinners. That's a slog.
That's a slog. And okay, that's a good shot by Maruti.
Excellent try by the fielder. He just couldn't get his hand on that. but 10 on 10 for the efforts for the fielder.
The scoring rate has been decent, but it's just that MAILAM has lost 3 too many wickets. That's well played by Maruti. Saurin bowling his third over. Rajiv on strike. Oh, tries for a cut. That's a very good ball by Saurin. Cramping up the batsman for room.
I think the way he is mixing up the pace, that's what challenging the batsmen.
That's a very good shot, and it's gone all the way for 6.
I think this was pitched fuller and quicker in the air. And that's what the batsmen are looking for on this wicket. Anything full and flatter, it's gonna go out of the park.
I've seen this lately, like any pitches like Fairtree, Ajax, and even Ellesmere. Like I see that like these green wickets, it's easier to score when you pitch the ball full compared to when you try to make the batsman cut. Like but it's totally different on a matting wicket where, see again, coming up for room, making the batsman cut is a difficult shot here. This last ball just proves that.
Because it skids through on this kind of astroturfs, and I think when you bowl a lot slower, it's easier to hit.
Another one
Look at
pitched up
that.
and given straight to the fielder.
I think the trajectory was quite slower in the air this time as compared to the second ball, and that's what offered him the wicket. What's your say on this one, Tarun? Will he get the fifer? He has already taken 3 on of what? How many balls? I think 14 balls. He has got 3, so he has got 6 more balls to take.
Well, fairly looking at the way he's bowling and the fielder supporting him, it's quite possible. But this is where the MAILAM Cricket Club should regroup and I'd say probably play him out. Maybe like few singles here and there, so that they don't give him any more wickets. Balaji Krishna is the new batsman. Usually a top order batsman for MAILAM Cricket Club. Maybe Ram has different plans. It's an interesting thing with Ram actually. Whenever he thinks, he takes his cap off and he tries to think. What's up?
So Balaji Krishna on strike,
Yep.
Saurin to bowl.
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem.
Flatter trajectory in between the stump, and with the height that Saurin has got, he's generating extra bounce of this wicket. I think he should have bowled it with more flight on this one, as Balaji was facing his first ball. What's your say on that, Tarun?
Yes, definitely. Now that MAILAM would look to. Actually, that's a very good shot by Marty, who's looking good. Definitely, any new batsman, you have to trouble him where the previous batsman has been struggling on this wicket.
I think as the game has progressed and evolved, spinners have been scared to flight the balls up lately, because the way the batsmen are hitting, that was almost a collision.
The ball
I-
hit the fielder.
The ball has hit the fielder, and I think the fielder is injured. The point fielder is injured. I hope everything is okay. It's just a minor collision that's not gonna affect and interrupt the game and the player as well.
Actually, this is where the calling should be on Lord, because like the looks of it, no, none of them have called for the ball and they've come very close to a collision. And I think the ball has rebounded off the other Sean and then hit the fielder. Like, hope he's doing okay. Looks like the fielder is okay and he's back to the field.
Saurin almost got his fourth one. I think coming back to the a point where we were saying like spinners are scared to flight the ball. What's your say on that, Tarun, as the game has evolved?
Well, that's where the captains should come into effect. Like, spinners are meant to get hit for sixers. Like when flighted, like, but that's a wicket taking ball as well. That's where the captain should provide courage to the bowler and like back him up whenever he flights the ball and gets hit for sixes. But as I see, there's been a lot of times like where not only just like 100 ball, but throughout Toronto where we see the spinner trying to pitch the ball and then getting hit for six and then getting changed the next over. So this is where like the captaincy comes into effect. It is all the plan by the captain.
I couldn't agree more on that with Tarun. Like, spinners are meant to get hit, but they shouldn't be afraid to flight the ball because that's where they'll deceive the batsman. When the pitches have nothing to offer, the only time they'll beat the spinners is in the air. Oh, that was a nearly missed chance, I assume. I think Saurin is done with his spell. He bowled his 20 balls quota and got 3 wickets, and he stopped the run flow. Right. I think he got one more over left. Or he's done. Okay, he's done. I think he's done. So he bowled 20 balls, 24 runs, and 3 wickets. Akil back into the attack. I think Maruti is keeping his cool and taking his team towards the target slowly and steadily. I think he's building the partnership with Balaji, and I think Balaji needs to support him as well, because they need 100 and now they need, I guess, 90 odd runs out of 55 balls, which is doable equation in today's T20 game. What's your say on that, Tarun?
Definitely, like we've seen teams chasing down like 80 to 90 in the last 10 overs. Okay, that's a straightforward catch. That's a soft dismissal by Maruti, who's looking good, but got probably deceived. Okay, there's some decision. Okay, there was some doubt about the ball hitting the ground, but it's been given.
That was a near controversy again with the umpire, but they kept their cool and gave the right decision in the favor of the bowling team.
Yeah, nothing new with these kind of controversial decisions when Piyush is around, either batting or umpiring. All of his decisions are always controversial.
I think, Tarun, you don't need to be biased on this one. You can stay neutral.
No, it's not bias, it's just being a fact.
I think we have 6 viewers on this one, Tarun, on our channel right now.
That's a good amount of view. What do you think, Vignesh?
Go wicket. 50 બોલ થયા અને 60 થયા છે એમના. 50 બોલ થયા અને 60 એમના રન થયા.
Ramanathan Kumarapan, the new batsman. Oh, it's almost a catch. Good try by the fielder. Ramanathan Kumarappan almost cleared 15 yard there. It's a decent score, like, because if you look at it, Rebels were also 53 of the first 50 balls, where they scored 100 of the last 50. But the difference is Rebels lost only 1 wicket, whereas MAILAM Cricket Club lost 5 wickets. That's a very forward backward defense by Ram.
I think with this kind of flight, he should have played it on the front foot. Rather than getting this ball's dot, he could still have rotated the strike and that's an easy single from the batsman.
I think it can be said as an easy walk by Ram, who's just walking down the track. The batsman trying to play this too early. He's too early into the shot. This should have been put over the square leg boundary, but because he came too early into the shot, he couldn't connect it well.
I think Akhil's experience is coming in handy. Right now he's sensing that the batting team is on the back foot, and the way he's looping up the ball, he wants the batsman to hit the ball in the air, and he's trying to purchase some wickets so that he can close off the game and get Rebels to the victory.
In situations like that, I would rather have these inside fielders standing at 30 yard, especially the offside where he's flighting the ball. Like, if you look at it, he's flighting the ball very good. Like, but the only thing is, the fielders are way too inside for a catch. Maybe if they go back a little bit, maybe there's a chance of wickets right there.
That's an excellent point made by you, that, like, he needs to bring the field up and let the batsmen go over it. That's a good ball. Dot to finish off the over. And I think, yeah, that's an excellent point made by you, Tarun, that, like, if you want to purchase the wicket and get the wickets right now because they have upper hand in the game, they could bring the field in and wrap up the game. I think probably they are not aware because the captain is on the long on boundary, and I think he's talking to the long off fielder. I think they are trying to make some strategic changes. Let's see. Oh, they got the mid wicket up. Straight single to long on towards the captain. I think this bowler might get hit because he's bowling too flat and too full.
MAILAM 63 of 56 balls. They need to cut these dot balls. Ram, the captain, he's batting on 2 of 6 balls, whereas Balaji is on 4 of 8. They need to pick up the run rate right now. That's a good shot, but they should have pushed it for 2, but you see there's no intent in running.
I think that's where T20 has evolved to, that, like, some of the batsmen, they just rely on the bigger hits, while good teams, they rely on partnerships, and partnership means good running between the wickets too. And just we were discussing about that's a 6, and our guess was right, Tarun. The bowler was bowling too flat and full, and he just got hit for a 6.
Definitely, that's a good boundary for, or 6 for MAILAM Cricket Club, but they have to compensate that with singles on good balls to have a chance of chasing this target. That's up in the air and almost okay. This one has been flighted away from the batsman.
This was change of angle from the bowler.
Change of angle almost worked. But again, as I mentioned, if the fielder was on 30, there's no point of having fielders so close at this time, because the batting team needs 79 or 48. They have to go for big shots. But at this time, if they're keeping the field in, there's no point, honestly. Like, they need to keep the fielders on 30 yards so that actually they can take catches and cut more singles. Oh, was that a missed chance, or no? It's probably off the body.
I think captain himself has brought him into the attack. I think he want to probably take the charge and close out the game.
Hello.
That's cut towards deep cover fielder for a single. MAILAM Cricket Club is 72 for 5.
38 balls.
Straight to point. That's a dot ball.
8:50 now.
So 1 run coming off the 3 balls of the captain Hemang. That's a batsman stumped. That's actually a smart bowling. He saw the batsman running down a bit early and he bowled it wide, and rest of the job keeper was able to do it for them. I have heard that Victoria Park has got a new wicket keeper. What's your say on that, Tarun?
Well, Victoria Park has always been known for their fielding and bowling, but lately they've been known for very frequent keeper changes where we're finding new talents every game. A few years back we found Sailesh Patel as a keeper, and then we have Arjun as a keeper, but lately we saw Sahil as a keeper, who's been doing very good behind the stumps, not only just helping the bowlers get wickets but also annoying the batsmen with constant talking.
It's always good to be on the chirpy side when you know most of the batsmen in GTA gets you to the game, towards the game quickly. You don't get bored. And when you feel annoyed and done and dusted with the batsman, you can annoy the umpire sometimes. You know, that's how the time flies in the game. As a keeper, it's your job to chirp. Let me just remind the viewers that MAILAM Cricket Club is 6 down, and the first ball batsman wasn't being watchful and he just tried to slog it, and that's a dot ball. 5 balls bowled, 3 runs given. Sorry, only 1 run given and 1 wicket. So I think captain has taken the charge and wants to finish off the game early. And is this gonna be their first win, Tarun, of the season in this league?
In this league, yes, this will be their first win if they win this. Alright, that's it from the commentary from Tarun. I have to go and get ready, otherwise the other team can potentially claim the toss, where I'll be yelled at my own teammates for letting them claim the toss. So thank you so much for bearing with us.
Alright, Tarun, it's good to have you in the comm box. And it's just gonna be me who's gonna be continuing the commentary for now, until my captain calls me. That is Tarun. I think he wants to keep it away from the batsman's arc. And I think what could be the result is he could edge one straight to third man or point. And keeper called it. So I was nearly right that it could have gone to short third and point. But keeper caught it. So yeah, it's a win-win situation for Hemang. He got 2 wickets, and MAILAM Club is losing their way in the chase. They are 74 for 7. Are not great for the MAILAM Cricket Club. And Rebels are just 3 wickets away from their first victory of the league. Three more wickets and my Rebels will be off to their first victory of the season. Oh, that was looped away from the captain. That was unnecessary throw from the short third fielder, causing miscommunication between the batsmen. And both the batsmen are safe, so it's good. No wicket lost on the unnecessary runouts.
ஒய்டு வந்து நகருதுன்னா ஆஃப் சைடு எங்கே அவன் அங்கே போடுறான். நான் ஒரு விக்கெட் ஸ்டம்பிங் எடுத்தேன் தெரியுமா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மேட்ச்சு, எனக்கு ஒய்டு தான் கொடுத்தாரு.
I think for the viewers, I just want to let them know that it's gonna be a good game. The next game is between Victoria Park CC and SD Strikers, the finalist team of the last year. So stay connected to watch a blockbuster game after this.
Blockbuster Victoria Park SK.
Yes. It's going to be a nail biter. I think Rebels has 9 more games after this. I think, sorry, my bad. Rebels has 4 more games after this. Oh, that one stood low off the deck and luckily costed the batsman their wicket. I think Shivam is the bowler and he's bowling decent pace. That was a slower ball and straight to short third. Shivam Jadeja, the new bowler. That's a slower one, mistimed, but it landed safely between the batsman and the keeper. Dot ball. I think Rebels are tightening up the screws on the MAILAM Cricket Club, not giving them easy hits and singles. One more dot. I think that's an over. So 25 balls remaining and the target is 70 more. Yep. I think Shivam is continuing. So that's a fun rule of this league, that a bowler can bowl 10 straight balls and maximum each bowler can bowl 20 balls. I have a director of the league with me Let me just confirm with him. A maximum bowler can bowl 20 balls, right, Vignesh?
Yeah.
Okay. So just confirmed from the director. A bowler can bowl 20 balls at max. It's a quite interesting format. 100 balls, 5 balls per over. Each bowler can bowl 4 overs that consists of 5 balls, or they could bowl 2 overs which consists of 10 balls each. And the power play is 25 balls. Full toss straight down to long on. I think they are trying to squeeze 2, and batsman made it safe, but throw wasn't that good. If the throw was a little bit decent, the batsman would have been in trouble. That's a crispy wrist work, and that's a well judged catch from the fielder. He was way ahead on the long on boundary, but he judged it to perfection, and the batsman couldn't believe it.
He's feeling sad about his team's game.
And we have one of their teammates, Ram, captain, who just couldn't believe it. What just happened right now? Batsman thought he timed it to perfection, and he just couldn't believe how the fielder got around and caught that ball because the fielder was way too inside the boundary. I think if the fielder would have dropped that, the captain would surely would have said something. Couple of 2-3 good words going to that fielder's way. But it ended well, so I think Hemang would be proud of the fielder. That's a full toss missed. Soft appeal from the keeper, and
It's a ball.
It is a ball.
oh, it is a bowl. Oops, sorry, my bad. I thought it's a soft LB appeal, but now I know why it was a soft appeal.
Batsman didn't give opportunity to umpire.
Yes, as Ram is saying, he's feeling sad of his own teammates. I think I shouldn't say sad, but he's just trolling them. I think that's what I like about GTA's most of the clubs, that you don't need to sledge or fight with the other teams. Sometimes you have your teammate as your own enemies. But it's fun, That's what gets the team environment going. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes when you win, when you lose, it's just good to stick around with the players and the team and get back to the winning ways. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, but make sure you have fun during these 4 months of summer. Dot ball. I think Udit is the bowler, if I'm not wrong. Yep, Udit Pandya. He was the guy I was talking earlier. Usually he bowls with a new ball, but I don't know why the captain has bought him so late. White ball, as signaled from the umpire. Rebels need 1 wicket, and they have brought all the fielders inside except long on, long off, and mid wicket. I think they should keep attacking. And as a number 10, 11, he's just having his fun, having go at the ball. If he connects, he connects. If he doesn't, the blame is on the top order. Oh, he tried to copy the top order shot but couldn't. I think we have one more additional viewer on this. We got 7 viewers now. It's my first assignment given to me as a commentator to Vignesh, so I want to thank him for giving me the opportunity. It was pleasure doing it, Vignesh. Hopefully, I'll join back for few more games of the season, and I would like to sign off as my team is calling me now. So thank you so much. Bye.